So many products in that grocery store. How did they keep them so organized?
They must have a really good understanding of supply chain management.
What'd you say?
Supply chain management.
What is that?
I've heard of that before, but I don't really remember that much about it. I know I've studied about it in other classes.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's okay. Let's go talk about it inside.
Okay, yeah.
Sounds good. What else is there to tell me about supply chain management?
Oh, there's a lot to tell you.
Yeah, why don't we go sit down and talk about it?
Sure thing.
So Sarah, what else do you know about supply chain management?
Well, there are a lot of different software and technologies that are used to get the raw materials to become products, and then the products to go to the ultimate consumer.
Oh yeah, I remember that. There actually are 5 basic components to supply chain management. There's the plan, the source, make, deliver, and return.
And what do all those components do?
Well, plan is the part where the company figures out what strategies to use to get the product to the ultimate consumer. And source is where the company chooses different suppliers that will deliver the goods and even the services that the company will use to make the actual product. Make is where the company actually makes, tests, and packages the product that's going to be sold. And deliver is where the company coordinates the customer orders, figures out where the product is in a warehouse, and then picks carriers to take it to the consumers. And then return is more of the problem-solving part of supply chain management. This is the network that receives defective devices and different products from customers, and also gives supports to customers who are having issues with the product.
Wow, that is a lot of information. But how does that apply to supply chain management software?
Well, each of the 5 steps that Katie talks about has dozens of tasks, and each of these can have their own specific hardware. For example, most companies need to track lots of things like demand, supply, manufacturing status, logistics, and distribution. The most important part of supply chain software, though, is that the data is shared and accurate.
That is really interesting.
You know what else is interesting, Chris? Companies can now use the internet to connect their supply chains together, becoming one network. That optimizes the cost and the opportunity for everyone that's involved in the supply chain, and it basically connects them into one big cooperative family.
Well, that sounds way too good to be true.
Well, sometimes it really works out to be a great partnership, but other times companies do not trust each other with their valuable information. A lot of companies, however, have gotten over this in the last couple of years because they've been bullied by larger companies to give in and be a part of a cooperative network.
You mean like how Walmart requires all their information from their suppliers?
Yeah, that's a great example, Chris. I really think you're starting to catch on.
Yeah, that is really interesting. Is there any new technology about this?
Yeah, the most notable would probably be RFID, but I have a feeling we might hear more about that in Dr. Baker's class.
Well, thank you so much for teaching me about supply chain management.
Wait, before we quit talking about this, there's a really good chart that I found on the internet when I was looking about supply chain management, and maybe you'll be interested in it.
That sounds good. Let's
go. Let's go. I love supply chain management. Hey Chris, here's a video that I think is going to tell us a little bit more about supply chain management.
Christine, I'm busy right now. What do you need?
Auntie, can you help me?
With what?
I have this homework in school about the supply chain strategies of businesses. Can you help me?
I think I have a video about that.
Really? Can I see it?
Okay, sure. Here it is in my computer.
Chris, this isn't the right video. You know that YouTube crap, there's a bunch of crazies on there doing stuff like this, but we'll find a good chart to explain it. This chart is an example of a simple supply chain. As you can see, materials flow downstream from raw material sources through a manufacturing level, transforming the raw materials to immediate products. The immediate products are then assembled to form products. The products are then shipped to distribution centers and then to retailers and to the ultimate consumer.